Hi, I'm Symphoneers, and today we're taking a look at Samut, the driving force in historic Brawl. Samut is kind of an excuse for me to do a type of stupid combo deck that I really enjoy in Naya that they've been printing a lot of because of Samut's two abilities working well with it. The other creatures thing works really well with tokens, the boosted power, and then the cost reduction is good with, like, a storm strategy or something. So in this deck, we are playing a ton of creatures that make creatures when you cast creatures. Things like Selvala, as well as the Old Tech Matterweaver, as well as Cemetery Protector, Defiler of Faith, God Eternal Oketra, and there might be more Blessed Sanctuary, technically, although it's not a creature. All of those will spit out things when we cast creatures. And then we have things that make doing that even more powerful. Things like Cathar's Crusade will help all of our creatures scale up real big. Garrick's Uprising is in there for card advantage. Outcaster Trailblazer will draw cards off of, like, the Oketra tokens or whatever, or big stuff. Silverback Elder keys off of casting creatures as well, although it does, like, disenchants and so on. Enduring Innocence and Welcoming Vampire and Takasi's Welcome. We have a bunch of card draw that happens when creatures enter, as well as, like, Tribute to the World tree. We have a soft Enchantress theme in the deck with, like, Satyr Enchanter, as well as Elvish Archivist will draw cards when enchantments enter. Cetessan Champion also draws cards when they enter too. We have a bunch of things that let the tokens tap for mana so that we can use the tokens to cast more spells, like Enduring Vitality is the big one, or the best one. And then we are also playing Cryptolith right, and we have a couple of things that let us play off the top of our deck. Probably the best is Elven Chorus, because it does the Cryptolith right thing, and then it also lets us just play creature spells off the top of our deck. I guess they're all slightly different. Or like Locked Hothouse will let us play lands and gives us additional lands to play per turn. And, oh yeah, other Enchantress, Eidolon of Blossoms, will do things when we do things. Primeval Titan in here to do stuff. Sigil of the Empty Throne to spit out creatures when we cast enchantments. We have Solitude and Fury in here, even if we're evoking them, because that does count as casting a creature. We will still get, like, Selvala tokens or whatever. We will still get Tribute to the World tree triggers, etc., etc. So we really like the elemental evoke stuff. Maybe I should put Endurance in here. I don't know, probably. I might do that before this list goes up. We have Sithis in here and Up the Beanstalk for even more card advantage, and yeah. We have one or two haste enablers, like Rhythm of the Wild and Enduring Courage. These let the tokens either tap for mana immediately, or be immediately useful for swinging with Samut, and, like, we also have Craterhoof Behemoth in here. Osurek and Goreclaw is the other haste enabler, and we can generate a lot of tokens, give them haste, swing in for lethal, or get a more normal Craterhoof kill or something. Bit of mana acceleration on 2 as well. Not a lot of interaction. We're primarily trying to, like, pop off and kill people, but we do have, like, a Swords to Plowshares to complement the evoke elementals, and, like, Razor Grass Ambush because it's a land, and yeah. I think that's, like, the main chunk, or the important, you know, to play a billion creatures and win strategy of the deck covered. If you like the deck tech and like the gameplay and etc., like, subscribe. It helps the channel a lot. If you want to support the channel even more, you can dig around in the description below for links to Patreon to give me money every month and help me pay rent. I love to pay rent and eat food. It's my favorite things, and yeah. Join the Discord, follow me on Twitch, and so on. I did get 2 audiobooks, or I'll be working on 2 audiobooks, so if the upload schedule gets patchy, that's why. Just random news while I'm thinking of it. And yeah, all that rambling out of the way, let's get on to some actual gameplay. Yes. Yes. We have Birds of Paradise. I assume this Marsh Flats will get me somewhere. I built this deck a few days ago and did testing, and we're here now. Yeah, Temple Garden, pay 2 life. Birds of Paradise. Elven Chorus? We are in a slightly weird spot. Cryptolithrite is fun, but not the thing that we need right now. Right now, we just want to draw lands. Normally I will not show the music video I have running for the stream while I'm recording. But hey, Old Man Saxon is cool and good. Go look up and support Old Man Saxon. Elven Chorus? I think Elven Chorus might be the way to go here. Cause then Prosperous Innkeeper can tap for mana. And then Defiler and God Eternal Oketro. Boy. Yes? I mean, sorry, Lelia. This is just so smooth and clean like gasoline. Flare of Fortitude. Okay. Submit 0. Well, that happens. I like that on their part, or like they identify a way to cut the value of the Fury for us. Yeah, getting the Fury off the top there is very just like, oh boy, there's some kind of something. We don't have the stuff for God Eternal and Defiler of Faith. I guess Beast Whisperer land on top here is weirdly annoying. Yeah. Do we want Defiler of Faith before God Eternal Oketra? God Eternal makes them much better tokens, but we get a little bit... Defiler has cost reduction. I'll take God Eternal Oketra, maybe. Or like we don't immediately have a way to use the cost reduction, so we'll do it like this. Guess it's bigger for Great Henge. All in all, welcome back. Weird game hand, whatever. So we can Henge or Defiler. Henge, I guess, just for draw. God Eternal, this stuff happens. Tribute in hand, sure. Draw more cards. I kind of like God Eternal on blocks. Their board is going to get very scary very fast, and just, you know, making attacks bad for them seems okay. Did I put a Crater Hoof in here? A Natural Growth is concerning. Dollmaker Shop. I did put Hoof in here. This block is fine? This is okay-ish. Right, they do... All in all does this stuff. Yeah. They have a thing. They're really jamming on those, like, protection effects. Fair, I guess, or like they're working, so, you know. We go to 17. God Eternal gets shuffled, or not shuffled in, placed in third from the top. Non-token creatures have Riot. Okay. Tribute? Do that beforehand so that then we can Defiler Faith. Draw more cards, get the Oketra back. Avacyn's Pilgrim. It's cheap. Oh yeah, we have some Enchantress stuff. Voltec Matter Weaver's pretty good here. Or no, Artifact token specifically. Okay. Maybe this is fine. Or maybe we should just Evora. This stuff happens. We're sort of popping off, emphasis on sort of. We're certainly still in danger. Bunch more ETBs happen. And that's neat. I like it when a bunch of ETBs happen. I'm mostly concerned about... Oh, we hit a Boseiju, which is a thing I should remember. Utopia Sprawl? The Boseiju can hit the Unnatural Growth and or the Dollmaker Shop and or the... They're doing the Porcelain Gallery? They're doing the Porcelain Gallery. Is there a thing I could have done to deal with this? Maybe? Maybe. Sorry, brain. This is a very weird game. We're both popping off in such a way that we can actually kind of deal with each other. I blocked everything right. Oh, I forgot all in all. This is fine. Who needs more than 5 life? Not me, not person with Phyrexian thing in play. So, we do this. Boseiju, this thing. And then we do more stuff. I just wanted to do, like, technically we can hold it and do more information and yada yada, yada yada yada. However, I will forget if I don't do it there. Prosperous Innkeeper, wham janglin'. Bunch of things happen. We should Mind Stone, probably. Do we have enchantments? Defiler of Faith. Or sorry, yeah, that mode of this. Don't have any treasure on field. Having treasure here would help with comboing a lot. Scoot. Okay. 60 cards in library, our graveyard creature card. That gives us Delighted Halfling. We want to cast all the 1-mana things because it's the most triggers and bodies. We're me entirely forgetting about Samut. Listen. Sometimes it's not about casting the commander, it's about asserting dominance and proving that you're the better token stack, even though you're not playing Anointed Processions or whatever. No, this happens. Triggers are still happening. Beans? Don't know if we definitely don't need Beans card draw. No attacks. End turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have another land incoming. So we're here now. Virtue of Loyalty. Unnatural Growth. Oh lordy, they swangin'? They are very slightly favorite here in a awkward way. So, free block on you. Or no, we do have the eternalized zombies that can trade with 4/4s cleanly. I could have assigned blockers better, whatever. We do this. I think they're going to scoop after this. We can assign 2 per for these. Everything is assigned blockers. The UI is very cool and good and clear. Eat food, I guess. Back up to 21 life. I think we're fine, or this feels like a very hope they forget to block thing, which to be fair, I did forget to block one of them last turn, or all in all last turn, so. We sure are having a time. Yeah, yep. We Sam it there? I guess we can probably just Sam it and kill them, or we can fish for Crater Hoof or something. Either way, we establish enough of a, like, token value engine, and we have the Boseiju for the disenchant, and together, we're able to just token harder good games to the opponent. Yes. 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 We specifically marsh flats for its Temple Garden, right? Green-white Shockland. We pay 2 life, and then we Utopia Sprawl the Temple Garden. And that is our turn 1, and we do this on red, I guess? So now we have a Triumph. A 2-mana... a duo? Yeah, I don't know. Hey! Spider-Man pointing at Spider-Man, etc., etc. I guess we could do the Fanatic of Ronus? I guess we could do the Fanatic of Ronus. Like, Mind Stone plus Fanatic of Ronus. I was thinking about delaying stuff for the Archivist, but this gives us cleaner ramp. We can maybe Sam it next turn? Thunderous Velocipede, that's a fun one. We don't have any tokens for, I mean, we sort of do, actually. Although, playing them, getting them down right now is not, like, peak importance. I think I would like the Archivist down here. Just to see the treasure tokens. And then on an upcoming turn we can Matter Weaver, copy the treasure tokens. Do something with that. We're having an okay rollout. The main issue with this rollout is we don't have any card advantage right now, which is a little bit concerning. Crew with the Velocipede? Sure, that's why they do it. Sorcery speed. We go to 16. Garrick's Uprising. Also Samut, though. I mean, after the last game where I didn't cast Samut at all, getting Samut down here and, going vroom vroom seems okay. Honka Honka? I don't want to block with the Gallic Readers, but it might make sense to block with them, or we could just not. And we could take 5 from the Velocipede if they do that again. Seems okay. I'm expecting them to care more about keeping it on defense. 1 mana Garrick's Uprising. I've done some testing games and stuff with this deck, like off-stream or off-recording games. Didn't have a lot of, like, games where we got to a high-speed, big discount. I like the idea of 1 mana Garrick's Uprising anyway. They do the thing. Yeah. Understandable, have a good swing. Exiling Galt is very funny. I don't know if it's good, but it is funny. No branch loft pathway. Garrick's Uprising, draw a card. Draw 2 cards. I forgot about Archivist stuff. My brain is fully not doing math right now, sorry. They block that. We deal 10, we're off by 1. Oh no, we're good. Because we do the 1/1 counter on the Gallic Reader, and that gives us lethal. Yeah. Hopefully I'm not forgetting a thing. They could have... No, we're good. The opponent just did the math too, and they don't have, like, an endurance wouldn't work, but I don't know. Something to cheat a thing and do a thing. Anyway, good games to the opponent. I should... No, it's a 1-land hand. Whoa, this is much, much better. Keep 7. Immediately have to do a big think. We will simply... God. Lush Portico. Takacia's Welcome is good, but not the thing that we need here, given that we already have card advantage in the form of Cetessan Champion and Elven Chorus. Prime time. Primothy Timothy. Scalding Tarn for... the Triome is tempting. However, I think a commercial district and surveil for a land? Technically a land, it does ETB tapped. I guess that's acceptable. Because we do have Cetessan Champion that we can play for 3. And I guess this is on white because we have double green for prime time, and then we need double white for Cathar's Crusade. Our opponent vibing, moisturized. In their lane. One might even say thriving. No lightning bolt. Just first card Delina, turn 4. Delina? D-Lina? D-Lina would be the rap name, right? Or... Anyway, Dinosaur, Elven Chorus? Novice Inspector. Yeah, we don't have a ton of interaction in this deck. Our plan is mostly just to kill them. Or to, like, get big enough that their attacks are bad. Scoot off the top, or I guess we should Arcane Signet plus Scoot to just ensure that we Arcane Signet this turn. Land on top. That gives us prime time, right? Like the incoming land. Or we're dead here, right? Or I forget this infinite combos in some way. No, they have to do the exert, right? I think. I definitely remember. Spikefield Hazard on my Scoot Swarm. Oh, wow. Additional combat phase. Samut Primetime. Primetime? Yes. We do a search. We grab... Oh, it's Nykthos and something else. Where is... Oh, I'm not playing Nykthos? I'm not playing Nykthos. Is that a mistake? Maybe? I don't know. I just click some things. 3. It's not a big mistake, but it is a real consideration. Oh, yeah. Sure, this kills us, right? Or no, sorry, 8? 8, that's... I mean, we're not immediately dead. We hit the innkeeper. Okay. We can Samut. We can Samut. Samut Big, Samut Haste. Samut Elegance and Grace. I don't know where I was going with that. Cathar's Crusade. Big Honka. Big Honkin and Novice Inspector. I just like gaining some life and getting more power and toughness on the board. Seems useful. We have a fetch land incoming, so even if our Elven Chorus is bad, we can... Sorry, are we... Yeah, we're dead. We're very barely not dead there. Miscounted the lands slightly. So... Oh, we can't fetch unless we eat the food? We can't fetch unless we eat the food. Great. Everyone loves that. Oh, we can't gain life. Yeah, no, we're just... I mean, like, we can cast Samut here and go vroom vroom or whatever. Despite our opponent's slow start, we're not quite able to do the thing. Maybe they would do a weird block, and I should have played towards that, but no, they just let us hit them. And yeah, we're gonna scoop now. Good games to the opponent. This hand's not awful, but it just is so, like, I want a free mulligan. Yes, we free mulligan and we think yes. I guess Sun Petal Grove is a tap land. So we'll do that now. With this hand. It's a tap land. So we do that. Urn of Godfire? They are either playing terrible cards or doing something very scary, and there is no middle ground. Yeah. This is either the worst and like most budget Shieldred deck ever, or they're going to like infinite combo me on turn 4. Let's place a Kenzen and stare at our hand. We could Fabled. I think Locked Hothouse helps us do scarier things faster. Fury. Shieldred Moi Gigante, right? Yeah, 4/5. So I think we do this. Oh yeah, you're not top of... We need the full 7 lands to do the full case thing. Oh lordy, they obliterating. Windswept Heath. We Windswept Heath. Food token, create a token. Doing a think. Thinking it twice. Gonna do a think and do a think. Let's do Defiler of Faith plus normal price or non-Phyrexian Thraben Inspector. Opponent Phyrexian Arenas. I think we can just race them. Certainly if... Yeah. Just like Samut and or Rosy Cotton triggers. Would like some lands for case and or for our opponent to take a game action. I appreciate they're moisturized in their lane, thriving, but Thraben Inspector tanking the Shieldred proc, which is helpful. And definitely something I thought about. Definitely not just a weird upside to this line. So we would like to Rosy Cotton first. Brain help. Rosy Cotton gets us 4 mana if we do it like that. We could Samut. I don't think we want to attack with Samut or whatever yet. Full retail Rosy Cotton. Oh no, that's not a treasure, or no, Mind Stone. God, I don't know why I can't play anything right now or like think through anything. Then we do this. That makes a thing. Counter on you? Are we happy tanking this hit? We might be. No, we should wait and be patient. We could swing there and try to get the Obliterator. Just like next turn we'll have a treasure token and or we can get Sam in there. I keep wanting to say Samus. The Worn Power Stone. Phyrexian theme deck with Portal to Phyrexia or something? Like artifact sub-theme? I don't know, I'm trying to justify the Urn of Godfire. I'm still just staring at this being like, why though? Enduring Innocence is a nice hit. Other creatures control of trample gains haste until end of turn. Serac and Goreclaw is good for comboing. I don't know. It is also 6 mana. Defiler of Faith, autopay. I don't know if that's strictly necessary. I just want to try to be less of a little potato and play faster. I'm not intentionally slow rolling, but I am spending probably more time than I need to looking at things being like, what do? Hey, Jetmir's Garden. I would really like to hit the solve on the case too, I think is the other thing that like kind of justifies that. Yeah, Boseiju, we could use it to hit their Phyrexian Arena or something, but listen, why? Why? Simply why? No attacks again? Or wait. Do a little vroom vroom as a treat. Oh, I guess they can kill the Defiler, which makes this attack worse, but also in a way that is... that's very funny. Just the Rosy Cotton trigger because of how they did that. Yeah. Treasure, Mind Stone, this 1/1, Enduring Innocence. Llanowar Elves? No, this 2/2. Well. Sorry, Samut, we have found larger Samut. No, just in terms of functional thing that creature does for our deck, Craterhoof is Samut has more versatility in terms of like the cost discounting and starting our engines and yada yada yada. Hoof though. Hoof be hoofin'. They draw 2, lose 2, okay. Oh, I have to do hoof math, don't I? Or I mean, kind of. We do like 20... 30? Or something? So Elf Ball is coming back to standard. Colorakaput says in chat. Referencing the fact that Crater Hoof Behemoth has been reprinted, or is being reprinted in the upcoming, Cons of Dragon set thing. Good sentence, me. I love saying words good. Anyway, Crater Hoof Behemoth. Yeah, I don't know if I expect Hoof to be good in Standard. I don't think the Standard Elf Ball deck... It's like tier 2 or tier 3 right now. I don't know if Hoof elevates it. I think it improves it. Certainly. I think it's a better finisher for the list than, like, that big Chandra. Oh no, Infernal Grasp. I will simply have to attack with, you know, all of these. Rosie Cotton vibing. Yeah, we do this. And we murder them! Yay! Pretty reasonable deck, honestly, in terms of just being like, Phyrexian Arena, Obliterator. The Urn of Godfire is still baffling to me, you're still like, oh, okay. But we're able to get there just off of top-decking Hoof. Samut probably doesn't kill there, although it's not bad with, like, Evora and so on. Yeah. I think that's the video. I think that's where I'm going to stop recording anyway. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye. Thank you for watching the video, and an extra big thank you to the Patreon patrons and YouTube members that help make these videos possible. Hope you have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.